Who's the fluffiest pony in all of Equestria? FLUFFLE is, and today I am going to be showing you how to make a custom FLUFFLE pony. I'm going to be using Pinkie Pie as the base for FLUFFLE today. I'm starting off by removing Pinkie's head, and I'm going to use a little bit of acetone to remove her cutie mark. And then I'm going to grab my scissors and cut off the majority of her tail since FLUFFLE doesn't have one. And then I'm going to use the end of my scissors to push the rest of that tail directly into the body and make it completely disappear. So the body's all ready. Let me get started on the head. We need to remove all of this hair because FLUFFLE doesn't actually have a mane. She's just really furry. So I'm going to use my big scissors and cut off the majority of her hair, and then use my really small scissors to cut the hair all the way down to the root. Now you have two options for what to do with the leftover hair. You can either use an X-Acto knife and scrape off whatever's left on the scalp, or you can use your X-Acto knife and cut out the bottom neck plug to get access to the hair roots, and then you can just pull the hair out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just cut out the neck plug. It's easier for me to do it this way, so I cut it out, pulled it out with my pliers, and now I'm gonna reach inside of that head and pull out all of that hair and glue because it's anchored pretty well on the inside with tons of it. So Pinkie is now bald. I'm going back to my acetone, and I'm just gonna remove her eyelashes and a little bit of her eye right here on the side because I'm going to shape FLUFFLE's eyes a little bit differently, make them a little more almond shaped than round. I'm switching over to acrylic paint using some white to redefine the shape of the eye, and I'll give it 2, maybe 3 coats of paint here. For her eye color, I'm using Folk Arts Grotto, which is a really pretty like turquoise, bluey, greeny color. And I'm gonna give FLUFFLE huge eyes because that's like a really big part of who she is. She has like these really massive, sweet eyes, and I'm gonna give them to her right now. They are gonna be as big as possible. And then I'm just adding a little bit of white to that grotto color to make a couple of different shades and give the eyes a little bit of an ombre effect. Off camera, I'm gonna put in her eyelashes, and now I'm gonna go in with some black and put in her actual eyes, again making them really large just like the cartoon. And if you don't know who FLUFFLE is, she is a really furry and adorable pony that is actually a fan art pony, so she's not in the actual cartoons or anything like that, but she's a really popular character and you guys have been requesting her a lot, so I decided, well, let me try to make a FLUFFLE in real life. The eyes are all done now, but I made a small mistake. I actually painted the eyes last night, and the fur I bought for FLUFFLE came in today, and it is actually a couple of shades lighter than Pinkie Pie. So I'm gonna go in with some nail polish right now and just paint her face a lighter shade of pink, being really careful not to mess up all that hard work I did on the eyes. So I would definitely recommend doing this before you put them in. Now I'm gonna seal all of my work with a layer of clear nail polish, let that completely dry, and now it's time for the most exciting part, FLUFFLE's fluffiness. I have this really adorable fluffy pink boa that I got from Amazon. I'll put a link down in the description box below, and I am going to be gluing this feather boa directly onto FLUFFLE's body with a hot glue gun. So you want to be really careful with the hot glue gun because it is very easy to accidentally burn yourself with the hot glue. I'm just going to put a little dot right in the center, wrap the fur around the legs, clear a spot so I can get to the plastic, put some more hot glue, and then carefully press that feather boa into the glue, securing it onto the leg. And then I'm going to wrap all 4 legs using this same technique. So this is actually going to be a super fluffy pony, and this is actually a pretty easy pony because all you have to do is paint in the eyes and glue on some fur. So I'm wrapping a little bit around the body, and then for the back legs, I'm actually just going to wrap them together. It's faster than wrapping each individual leg. Put that to the side and let's get some fur on her head. I'm gonna put a strip of fur right down the center of her forehead. Be careful not to cover up her eyes because this feather boa is really fluffy, and if you put too much, you will lose her entire face in all of that fluff. And then I'm gonna add a piece of fur that goes from behind the ear to under the chin. That's it for the head. I'm gonna reattach it to the body. Let's take a look at the completed custom. Here is Fluffle Puff in real life, and you can see that her little fur and feathers, they even blow in the wind. She is so fluffy, you can't even see her legs. I love the way that she came out, and this custom was actually pretty easy, so hopefully you can use this tutorial to make your own little Fluffle Puff custom. If there's any other customs you would like me to make on my channel, I would love to hear your suggestions, so let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, little pandas. Until next time, bye! You can follow me online to get the latest news and updates. Like my Facebook page, facebook.com/Manda Panda Toy Collector, or follow me on Instagram at Manda Panda Toy Collector. Wanna mail me something? Guess what? You can. Mail it to Manda Panda, P.O. Box 2855, Humble, Texas 77347.